Alright, so here's the easy path to soloing solid stealth execution, and they call me Mr. Danmaku trophies. The first thing I want to cover is your loadout. As far as perks go, I always go with cardio for stealth missions, as your focus is moving from objective to objective. Next up is the very important stratagem. For my run, I just went with 4 Mark III Distractor Beacons. You can easily do with 3 Distractor Beacons and a UAV drone, but I didn't find one to be necessary. Lastly is your weapons choice, which isn't that important for this mission. You simply want to grab whatever weapon you feel you can destroy a scout pack with in the event that you see one. For me, that was the Justice Assault Rifle, but I've heard others favor a shotgun for this. As soon as you land, your first task is to deploy a Distractor Beacon. Once you throw the stratagem, start sprinting away as every enemy will be heading to it.
Equipment inbound.
We will now head towards the first objective after deploying that beacon. For me, that was the Survivor Escort. We ran into a scout pack doing this and immediately dispatched them. In the process, we hit a survivor, which is fine as you will be murdering them all. These trophies simply call for you to complete the mission. Individual objectives can be failed, which makes picking missions with survivor or defend objectives ideal, as we can instantly activate and fail them, to move on to the ones we actually need to complete. As we move from point to point, we will continuously deploy Distractor Beacons. After their initial beacon, we want to dictate the enemy movements, hence dropping them along our way. In this instance, I drop it on the defend objective, ensuring they take it out quickly and stay out of the way from my real objective, the SAMs. You may have noticed that I have hints turned on. They can be useful when trying for these trophies, as hints will display a message telling you if any scout packs manage to raise an alarm. If you ever see this, simply abort the mission and retry it. My last objective is the black box. I've heard many people advise against taking missions with a black box when attempting these trophies. I disagree though, as the black box can be an easy objective when you know that all the enemies are off playing with your Distractor Beacon.
Defensive equipment inbound.
Here, we have Extraction. After activating the shuttle, you want to watch the minimap so you can see as soon as the previous beacon you deployed times out, as it will not last the full duration of the extraction. As soon as the beacon stops transmitting, you want to run the max distance of the extraction zone and toss a new one. You will then run back to the shuttle landing area and place yourself a decent distance from the direction you threw the last distractor. Watch the minimap for enemies and patiently wait out this last bit for your 2 trophies.
ETA T-minus 1 minute. Stratagem incoming.